Okay guys, the Wisconsin map has been released. So there's been like a lot of changes to American farming. And so if I go over here, I've owned pretty much all the packs, but I'm going to buy the Wisconsin map really quick. There we go. Now I made a video about this, guys. I made a video about this map, but things have actually changed on this map. Like 2 or 3 different sites have changed. So now as we go into Wisconsin, we have 3 different options for starter farms. One is we go hog farm, and it looks like for crops, you have corn because it's got the corn emblem. Then you got pigs. So obviously for the hog farm. Then for cattle, it looks like you have alfalfa, grass, and cattle. We've got those 3 emblems. And then for the grain farm, it looks like we have oats, soybeans, and wheat on the grain farm. That's kind of cool. So you can kind of see what you want to do here. Oh, this is going to be tough. Well, since it's Wisconsin, I think I'm going to run the cattle farm. Since it's Wisconsin. I do really love that hog farm and I really want to run hogs, but I think for now I'm just gonna buy the cattle farm. Yes, we're gonna choose this farm. You can tab through the pictures on it. That looks good. Or we could go back. Let's see the hog farm. So there's the hog farm. Tab through the pictures. Not bad. And then there's the grain farm. Okay. I think we're going to go cattle farm since it's Wisconsin. Character customization. I'm going to design my character real quick. Also, I'm pre-recording this video, so I don't know if this video actually gets released on the 4th of July. We're trying to drop the map on the 4th of July. It may have dropped on the 5th or 6th of July, but since it's close to the 4th of July, we're going to go American outfit. We're going to go some aviators, mullet with an American outfit. There we go. Okay, we're gonna run flip-flops. I know, guys. It's like, what the heck? There we go. I should be good. I don't need tutorials. Okay, guys, so first things first, I want to show you guys some major changes to this map. We will get farming, but there have been some changes since my previous video. So, guys, I'm sorry. I know you guys hate when I do this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase some money quick. We're going to get a different pickup truck, and I'm going to drive around and show you guys some stuff. We'll buy this one. Flatbed, mud flaps, bumper, steps, toolbox, rolling coal. What we're going to do is run down to RCC real quick and customize this truck. Okay, I'm going to change the color a little bit on this truck. I'm not sure what color to go to just yet, but let's see. I kind of like that. What about black? We're going to go kind of like a blackish color. I kind of like that. There we go. Okay, guys, something I never showed in the first part of the, in the first map tour of Wisconsin. And that is, I totally forgot to show this off, but there is actually a dirt bike. There's like a dirt bike ATV track on this map. And I never showed you guys this. So I'm adding this in the video because I totally forgot to show you guys it. This is going to be sick. Oh, yeah. Check this out too. I want to show you guys something. I don't know how far I can go, but check this out. At Squad Built, we like to have fun. So it's got road closed signs, and then this is actually the end of the map, end of the road. But what we did is we just took like 2 wagons and have them spilled over grain at the end, completely blocking off the railroad and everything like that to show the end of the map. I love that. Okay, so check this out. Here's a little dirt bike ATV track. You got a little parking lot over here we can park everything at, and then you got your track over here. It's nothing crazy, but I like it. There you go. I kind of want to take the quad on this. Backflip. Ooh, there we go. And backflip. But it's kind of cool. It's a cool little track. Out here. I like it. Anyways, I really wanted to show you guys that. That's a new addition that got added to Wisconsin. Dirt bike ATV track. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but railroads got added. So the last time we make a video, there was no railroad tracks here. There is railroad tracks here. There we go. We'll get over top of it. Okay, so this is one of my favorite farms. If you guys haven't seen the full map tour, go watch the other video. I'm not going to show off every single farm because I think there's 6 or 7 different farms on this map. But this big farm got changed actually. And so this is what I call like this is going to be the big farm. This is by far going to be the big farm on the map. So, okay, so as we pull in here, you have a new shop over there. Like if I zoom in over there, there's an awesome new shop. It's got I call it the airport hanger door. Perfect shop. And then you got a second big shop over here too. Then you got more cold storage. But what actually happened to this is you have 2 hog sites here. So you can run hogs, you can run grain because you have your bin site. But then also this is a giant dairy farm now. So this is all a giant dairy farm. This was originally like a beef farm. We changed it. This is a giant dairy farm operation right here. Oh boy, this is going to be, so you can run cattle, grain, and then dairy across this farm. This looks good. This looks really good. Then you got your calf hutches over here for your calves. Oh yeah. Because it's Wisconsin, we wanted to push dairy on this farm. So it's good dairy, hogs, and grain on this farm. I love this machine shed too. I haven't bought the farm, so I can't open the machine shed doors until you buy the farm. Then you got bale storage over here so you can store your bales. This is going to be the big farm. And honestly, I really want to buy this farm right now, guys. Like I really want to buy this farm and start playing this farm. But maybe I may start just a little smaller. We'll see. And then across the road, that's where the cattle starter farm is. So that's my farm that I own right there. If we take a look on the map, I own those two fields in blue, and then that farm. We got red, white, and blue colors, baby. There's a lot of farm sites that the shed colors got changed on this map too from the previous video I posted. Just to be clear, like a lot of farm sites will look like a little different, some of the colors on them. Oh gosh, we took out a stop sign. Like I absolutely love some of the shed colors now. This is a grain farm, like grain farm only, in the shed colors, like everything's color matched pretty nice to make these farms look really nice, but a lot of the shed colors got changed a little bit here, and this looks like a beautiful farm here. Okay, so now there's actually 2 dairy farms on this map. So this is a dairy farm also. The shed colors got changed. It's a little different, but I like the color theme of this farm with the dairy aspect. So this is another dairy farm that you can also purchase here. A little bit smaller than the other dairy farm. But then you got your grain bin site over here too, which works perfect. Okay, now this is one of the last big farms, and this had some changes too to this. Originally there was a hog site here, but this got turned into, so you got, okay, as we're pulling up on it, you got a gigantic bin site pretty much on this farm, but then you also have your cow calf, and then you have beef on this farm. So this got turned into a grain/beef farm here, just a giant grain/beef farm. So you got your little cow calf operation you can run here, and then you have your feedlot over here. That looks good. So if you want to run beef, you can run a giant beef operation on this farm now. And then got the machine shed. Some colors changed on these machine sheds a little bit. Everything, I love the color scheme that we have on each individual farm. It just makes the farms feel so much more different now. I love it. And then you got your giant pin site here. Oh yeah. I know a lot of people like the big farm operations, and so like of a lot of the farms, we went, if we were going to make a big farm, we were going to go big on it. So that's kind of the goal there. And then you still have 3 or 4 smaller farms too if you want to farm small. And then the map's perfect because you have small fields and then you have really large fields, so you can farm any style you want. You know, you have the small hilly fields like we're going to go through here, and then you got your big open fields too. It's perfect in my opinion. I so want to buy this big dairy farm right now so badly. I really want to, but I want to also show off this cattle starter farm here. And I think there's already maybe oats growing on it, or actually there's alfalfa growing on it. And so since alfalfa is new to the game, I want to show that off. So what's kind of interesting is you don't really start off with any like true combine or anything like that. Like when I look at the equipment list that we got on the cattle starter farm, here's what we got. We got 1066 narrow front, starter truck, International 1206, Case Farm LM, International 1066 wide. Ooh, we got a good amount of tractors to start off with. Squad built truck. Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. That's the truck I bought. Got a case drill, gooseneck, livestock trailer, Meyer feed wagon, mower, 2 hay racks, small square baler. So we don't even have like a big square baler or anything like that at all. And then we got a rake, but we don't have a combine actually on this. So you got to be careful what you actually plant. Now, if we look at the fields that we own right here, we've got alfalfa on one, and then on the other field, we can plant whatever we want. Okay, guys, so the big thing, we have oats and alfalfa now. Now, the difference between alfalfa and hay or grass is basically on the grass, you can apply nitrogen to the grass and you'll get a higher yield bonus basically once you apply nitrogen. But since alfalfa fixes its own nitrogen basically, you don't have to apply any nitrogen to this. So you don't have to spend money on fertilizer on the alfalfa. It'll continue to regrow every year. On grass, if you want a higher yield, you have to spend money and throw nitrogen on it. So it's just 2 different types. It's whatever you prefer. If you prefer not like dealing with fertilizer and just cutting it, alfalfa is probably the way to go. If you want to like try and fertilize every year, push high yields, grass, hay is probably the way to go. So 2 different types, super cool. We're going to get cutting this at least. We'll get cutting this and then we'll plant something else. Well, maybe we'll go plant hay on the other field over there. So since this field is ready to cut, I am currently cutting the alfalfa, and then we'll rake it and bale it up, most likely into small square bales at least. So I'm going to get this guy going, make sure he's doing a good job with 1206, and we'll probably get the 1066 going, probably planting some hay. But I do have to make sure our fields are fertilized. So we'll go over here. I probably need to fertilize the field before I plant it. We'll see though. Okay, so on this field, we're just gonna plant some grass hay. Now it says field as secondary tillage. That's like a bug that has always been in the game. We've not been able to fix that at all. It's hard to explain, but basically what we're doing now is planting some hay. We're getting an AI worker going on this, let him do his thing, or she, farmhand Betty, is gonna plant this field here. I'm gonna send that pickup to the livestock yard because we're gonna go buy some cows, and then eventually they'll produce calves, and then we'll be able to start our cattle operation here. Currently, I do not own any cows. And for now, since this is a new farm and I'm not fully used to it, I turn the markers on, so it basically shows me where everything gets like loaded at and stuff like that. So I've got the markers on just to make sure I know where everything's gonna be. So that's just in the settings menu. Kind of nice. You can turn markers on and off. Okay, so we're gonna pull around here. We're gonna buy 5 cows, mother cows, which will then produce calves here. There we go. We're gonna purchase 8 of those. Perfect. It's kind of cool. I'm really liking this town of Wisconsin too. It's got some slope to it. And then also I didn't show you guys that, but there's another co-op over there. Some colors got changed on the co-op over there. One day we'll buy that farm. One day. That is so tempting. Why did we have to build the big dairy farm right across from the starter cattle farm? Every time I pull in, I'm just gonna be looking over at that farm thinking, I should just buy that. I should just buy that. Boys, I gotta make sure I put these cows in the right pen here. I gotta make sure I know what pen is which. Okay, we'll back her up in here. I gotta make sure this is the right pen. Oh, it should be. It should be. It's kind of cool because like this is like a really small, like tight fit Wisconsin operation where it's like, you know, kind of some slope and then a couple different hills here. I seriously got to make sure we put this in the right pen here. Okay, here's the cow calf pen feed options. Okay, sick. That's the cow calf pen. And then this is pasture and feedlot over here. I see. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't put them in the wrong thing. Perfect. That's why it's nice to have these markers. There we go. We will unload all. Get these guys in the barnyard. I wonder if the squad built team was nice to me and they gave me any cattle feed in that silo there. No, I see. They did not give me any cattle feed. Okay, I see how it is, squad built team. I see how it is. Okay, at least they gave me a couple bales. So what we're gonna do here is we'll just grab a couple bales and then at least get these mama cows fed so they're happy. Watch out, coming through. There we go, perfect. I'll throw them like 2 or 3 bales and we should be good. Back out of here. There we go. Grab another bale. Okay, 1 more bale, 3 bales should be good enough. Oh, shoot. No, don't drop the bale. Son of a gun. Come on, Grant. By the way, guys, I'm using controller. Controller is so dang nice. Like, it's so much better than using your hands. Obviously, sometimes, like, you can't use your hands, but, oh gosh, I gotta be careful not run over these cows here. Oh gosh. Nope, don't come with me, boy. Oh my gosh, There we go. Okay, let's check on our hired workers. Still planting here, finish up the headlands, finishing up cutting alfalfa over here, and then we can start raking once this is done. But it might take a little bit. It's definitely gonna take a little bit on this field. I do really want to buy another field, guys. In this field 21 looks like perfect. It's 75 grand. I would not be able to afford a $75,000 field if I hadn't cheated in money, just to be extremely clear here, but I do want to buy this field. So basically, say I bought this field right here, $75,000, it's 7 acres. It farms perfect. It looks honestly like, as I drive across this field, it looks like perfect starter farm to like add-on field, I'll call it. I really want to buy this field. Okay, yep. I think we're going to buy this field. That way, just I own 3 fields and we keep stuff rolling. But on this field, I kind of want to try planting oats. I have no clue how this is going to work out planting oats, guys, but I really want to plant oats on this field. Okay, let's see what we got. So, okay, so 7.5 acres for $75,000 basically. We'll purchase this field, and then I'm gonna just try planting oats on this field. If we go to the help menu for oats, because oats is completely new. Oats, okay, oats can be sold at the co-op for a profit. To maximize oat yield, the field should undergo primary tillage, secondary tillage, application of nitrogen, and then final application of P&K fertilizer. Okay, so we need nitrogen and P&K. Do we have a buggy? Do we have a fertilizer buggy? Please tell me. Please tell me Squad Built was nice and gave me a fertilizer buggy. Gosh darn it, Squad Built. Okay, we're gonna buy the fertilizer buggy because we don't have enough manure just yet. So we're gonna buy the fertilizer buggy. Perfect. And then guys, I really want a boxcar Magnum. I'm gonna buy an 8950 boxcar Magnum with rear duals. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna buy this thing. Okay, we got the 8950. Dude, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I really want to buy the Anteater 2+2. Super bad. So we're gonna buy this also. Yeah, we're gonna go full duals on it. Kind of keeping it small farm, kind of keeping it like old school like that. I like that. Okay, so this is one of the new giant co-ops on Wisconsin. And actually, I didn't show you guys. So there's 3 different co-ops that you can sell to. This is one thing I didn't show. There's 3 different co-ops. So you got the main elevator, which we're pulling up to now. You got North Co-op, and they got Ye Old Mill. And they all have 3 different prices that will fluctuate. Then you got soybeans, wheat, oats, which I'm curious how profitable oats are going to be. And then beef, pork, milk. So this is probably, I would consider this to be the biggest co-op on the map over here. I love the design of it too. And then we should have, yeah, there we go. So we should have some urea that we can purchase. Pull up here and purchase urea. I could purchase P&K too, but since we're going oats, I need nitrogen and then P&K on top of it. Then we got the windy, hilly roads of Wisconsin. And this is actually the north part of the map, which isn't as hilly as the south part of the map. Okay, since we bought this field, I'm gonna get an AI worker started on spreading urea, and then I need to get some P&K out here also. I'm just gonna buy this Case 955 planter, guys. I'm not sure if I can plant, I don't think I can plant oats with this, but I'm gonna buy it because I know we're gonna have to plant corn at some point. So I'm just gonna buy this planter so we have it for the farm. With a 2+2 pole in it, and then I'm gonna fill it with seed so we're ready to rock and roll. This tractor just is so fun to drive. Feels a little weird. It takes a lot getting used to. Okay, we'll get this planter full of seed here, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. Oh, that is cool seeing. There we go. We're spreading some urea. He's finishing up the headland there, spreading urea, and he's gonna start the rows. And we got 2 more workers going over there. I like this farm. Like, it's got the perfect size fields around it. I love this field that I just bought, the 7-acre field, because that's just a perfect long rectangle field. It'll work perfect. And then once these guys are done, then I can start planting here. Oh yeah, feel like we got a good start to this. Heck, for now, I'm just gonna put the tractor inside most likely. There we go. Alexis is rolling. And just to be very clear with this map, guys, there's gonna be stuff that at launch isn't 100% perfect, and that will fix the first week. That's how stuff is when we launch it. You just can't get everything perfect. So just to be clear, that's how we work, is that like there's stuff that you guys will find that it's like, okay, we need to fix that, and we release a hot fix in like a week from now or something like that. But just to be really clear. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Wisconsin, the Wisconsin map, and really appreciate you guys. Squad Built appreciates all the support we've gotten, and happy 4th of July, and hopefully everything's going good. And I will see you guys in the next video, because I think next video at some point, maybe a different save game, I'm going to buy that big dairy farm there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.